Hi there, my name's Albert Aldridge, the nutrition coach, and in today's video I'm going to be telling you the best foods to eat to lose belly fat. I'm going to take you through my favourite top 5 to 6 foods that I used in my dieting phase between January and June 2016, where I went from between 30 to 50% body fat down to 6 to 8% body fat. And these foods can be applied to any lifestyle. I'm not telling you that you need to get absolutely shredded, but this is just going to help you to lose weight. The main aim with this channel is to educate others about how they can use a flexible dieting approach. So between 70 to 80% of the time you are following a nice approach to dieting by including complex carbohydrates in your diet, lean protein sources, etc. And then 20 to 30% of the time you can still include food in your diet that you enjoy, like chocolate cakes, biscuits, etc. So you find a fat loss plan which is sustainable and enjoyable, almost make it feel effortless whilst being able to achieve the physique you want. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell. I've got a free resource in the YouTube description that's going to allow you to find out the amount of calories that you need in order to start losing fat and losing weight today. And there's some workouts you could do within that free ebook, as well as some cardiovascular workouts and more free resources. So go ahead and click that link in the YouTube description to receive more value from me. This workout I'm going to briefly take you through. I was doing some squats. I've actually managed to hit 121 kilograms for 5 sets of 5 recently, but I've not actually managed to get it on film. In this workout I was doing more front squat footage, and my front squats are roughly around 90 kilograms for 3 sets of 5 and then 2 sets of 3. So I'm progressing on that, slowly building. We're all doing this together and building together. Thank you always for watching, and please stay tuned for the next part of the video so you can receive value. A secret mum doing the watering. Do you want to be on the video, Mum? Hey. Would you like to be on the video? Do you want to wave? Hey. Hey. Now I'm going to tell you the best foods to eat to lose belly fat. I've got 5 to 6 different suggestions which are my favourites when I'm losing belly fat and focusing on losing body fat to get to a percentage which is between 6 and 8%. I did this and included a lot of these foods when I did my transformation between January and June 2016, when I went from 89 kilos to 74 kilos, and I think I was roughly 13 to 15% body fat in January 2016, then I went to roughly, I would say 6 to 8% body fat in June 2016. So it was across a 6-month period, took my time, but it's the best way to do it in order to retain muscle mass and just lose belly fat. If you'd like to know how to set up your own diet plan to lose weight fast, but do it the correct way by losing primarily belly fat and retaining muscle mass, then I'm going to put a YouTube card either up here or up here. You just go ahead and click that, pause this video, go and watch that first, and then you can come back to this video so you know which foods you can include within that diet plan you can create for yourself, that you can include into your own nutrition fat loss plan. You won't regret watching it, I promise. My first suggestion of a food that you should eat in order to lose belly fat is quark, and actually with this example I also use 0% fat Greek yogurt because they're very similar consistency and macronutrients as well as nutritional information, because 0% fat Greek yogurt from Tesco is roughly 55 calories per 100 grams and 10 grams of protein per 100 grams. Then quark, on the other hand, is usually slightly a bit higher just because there's a bit more fat, tiny bit more fat in it. So roughly 75 to 85 calories per 100 grams is in quark cheese, as well as 10 grams of protein. And actually I'm going to include the example 0% fat cottage cheese or low fat cottage cheese. It just tastes a bit nicer, and that's quite a thick consistency. These are all different types of yogurts and cheeses that you can include in sweet and savoury dishes. For example, with 0% fat Greek yogurt, a savoury dish you can include it in is something like, you can use it as the base of a tzatziki if you're having something like gyros with a Greek dish, or if you just want to put it on the side as a dip when you're having vegetables. Or with 0% fat Greek yogurt, what you can do is, I love adding hot chocolate powder, or sometimes people add just plain cocoa powder and sweetener to Greek yogurt. Just mix it in and then it tastes like a chocolate mousse. It's absolutely brilliant. And you can even use, I've never done it before, but I've seen a recipe with it, something called xanthan gum, which just thickens it up even more. Again, people have different opinions about whether to include it in a diet. I think anything in moderation is absolutely fine, but obviously just be careful with xanthan gum, because I haven't done any research on it yet, but I know people who use it within recipes. The other example I want to give you with quark cheese is that you can use it as the base of a cheesecake. Obviously you have your biscuit layer, but the main ingredient is usually the cream cheese. You can exchange that, the cream cheese in for quark. And you can get different flavoured quarks. I tried a vanilla one recently, which is really thick. So you can use that and then put a chocolate topping on top of that low-fat cheesecake you've made. And then you'll have a really nice vanilla chocolate biscuit cheesecake, which will be much healthier for you because you won't be using cream cheese, which is usually 200 to 300 calories per 100 grams, compared to quark, which I said was 70 to 85 calories, and you'll still be getting a lot of protein from it. So I do recommend you guys try that. Then finally, with cottage cheese, you can use this with something like, I've used, seen people use it with pate and rice cakes, plain rice cakes in a savoury dish alongside salad. You can use cottage cheese again by adding something like cinnamon and apple to it. That's quite a common recipe. There are lots of different recipes online. You can try lots of different varieties. I really like those main three things though. I've included them in my diet on and off for a very long time. Second food tip for you guys is including complex carbohydrates in your diet and having water with it, because I've found when I've had brown rice as well as couscous, when I've had a relatively large quantity of it with fruits and vegetables, with vegetables on the side as well as a lean protein source, that carbohydrate mixed with water almost helps it to expand a bit more in the stomach, in my opinion. It makes you feel fuller for a longer period of time. So for example, I like to have 120 grams of couscous weighed out dry with chicken tikka slices as well as tomatoes. And then what I do after I've eaten that is, if I was losing weight, but to be honest, when it's hot I like to have water anyway, I have about 250 to 500 mils of water, or just a certain liquid, maybe it's a diet drink, after this, and it makes me feel full for a very long time. So I recommend you doing that if you're trying to lose belly fat and feel full for a long period of time. Have a complex carbohydrate source like whole grain pasta, whole grain bread, brown rice, couscous, alongside say a pint of water. You'll feel full for a very long time. A very. Third food that you should have in order to lose belly fat are high fibre vegetables, and actually alongside the vegetables have kidney beans, because I've done a stir fry. I've not done it on this channel. I've done a stir fry veggie recipe in the past where I had kidney beans, stir fry vegetables from Tesco. I think I added some beef or chicken to this, and I put something like a sweet and sour or a black bean sauce with it. And honestly, for 500 to 600 calories and having only a little bit of meat in it, you get so much volume of food. And having the protein from the kidney beans and the fibre from the kidney beans as well as the fibre from the vegetables, it made me feel really full for a long time. And I added the sauce to it, which spread around the whole stir fry dish, and it tasted so good. So I recommend you guys trying that recipe. Two more to go. The fourth idea I'm going to give you guys in order to lose belly fat is to include sparkling water in your diet and add flavours to them, 0 calorie ones. You can get 0 calorie ones from Myprotein, I believe. I might leave a link in the YouTube description if you want to go and check it out. You can get some on Amazon, some on Myprotein. I've not used the one from Myprotein myself. I've used the one just from my local supermarket in Tesco. But you can get, no, I have actually tried the blue raspberry from Myprotein and the cola one. They tasted really good. You add just a little bit to sparkling water and then it feels like you're drinking Diet Coke or you're drinking something else. But having sparkling water, again, you'll get the minerals from that, and because it's a carbonated drink, it's going to have bubbles in your stomach. You're going to feel full for a longer period of time. So I definitely recommend you guys trying that and maybe having a glass of it after every meal, and have it during the day to just stave off hunger. Give that a go. Fifth and final food in order to lose belly fat is to have chocolate. Yo, what? Yes, I do believe having chocolate in your diet is beneficial to lose body fat, because people, when they usually try and lose body fat and take loads of calories away from their diet in order to start losing weight, they take away the lovely things in life like chocolate and biscuits, and they're like, I'm craving them so much. Because your body craves them, allow yourself to have a little bit of chocolate every day in moderation to just satisfy that craving. And I do believe, and I found with clients, what you'll find is by having a little bit of chocolate per day, you'll eradicate this craving for it, and then you'll find it be easier to stick to the nutrition plan in order to lose fat in the long run, and you'll make it sustainable. So even if it's just like having, I know, 200 calories worth or 100 calories worth of chocolate per day, your favourite one, that could be Yorkie, could be dairy milk, do that every day. Sometimes I found clients to have have it in the morning and they really enjoy it. Some clients like to have it in the evening, or have a little bit in the morning, a little bit in the evening. They have always something to look forward to. It's not that they don't enjoy the meals during the day, but they just like having this sweet treat at the start and the end of the day, and it makes the diet way more enjoyable alongside the resistance training routine they're following and the cardio program in order to lose body fat. But that's really, those 5 foods are to give you an idea of what you can include in your diet plan to lose weight and lose body fat, so you can make a sustainable diet plan for yourself that's going to lose fat, retain muscle mass, and something that you can enjoy, so you can still eat out, still go on holiday and not worry that you're going to lose all your progress because you've drastically cut your calories to start with. The main aim of this channel is that I want to educate people in order to lose body fat and retain muscle mass, so they can create the physiques they want in the correct way and not do it incorrectly. I'm very passionate about this, as you can tell. But in the meantime, this is Albert Aldridge, the Nutrition Coach. If you've got any ideas of videos you'd like me to do in the future, please let me know in the YouTube comment section down below. I've got a free resource down there. It's a fat loss ebook. It might have been updated. I might have done a video on it recently, but if it's the old one or if it's the new one, go ahead and download it. I really do recommend it. It's going to help you to just give you more of a step-by-step guide about how to set up your own nutrition plan, give you all the details you need. And again, thank you for all your motivation and support. It always encourages me to keep on making videos. I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video.